All right, welcome guys. We're going to do a unboxing of the Eye of the Beholder. This is coming out actually next Wednesday. I was able to get a preview copy from a local game store who got them in a little early. He knows they're not on for street date yet, but he let me put one here for the unboxings. So, Iconix box, Eye of the Beholder. First time we're seeing now Wizards of the Coast because of the D&D product. Side of the box there. Side of the box there. Don't get entranced by the beholder. We are getting in this one the Eye of the Beholder, as well as a bag of holding and a treasure chest. We'll go over all of that as well. And again, ages 14 years and older. And the other neat thing is, as like a lot of the Iconix, you have the front that pops open to reveal it. And it has like a D&D card for the Beholder. Large aberration, lawful evil. One glance of the beholder is enough to assess its foul and otherworldly nature. Aggressive, hateful, and greedy. These aberrations dismiss all other creatures as lesser beings, toying with them or destroying them. And it comes with the beholder, my cat. It comes with a D20 and the bag of holding and the the treasure chest. So lots of neat stuff here. We're getting three things with, additional things with the beholder, all for that the price, which is a really good deal. I think it's $24.99 is the retail on this. So amazing deal. Gonna open it here, and as always, we have stuff holding everything in. We have cards. We have box. Sorry, guys. I need to clean up in here. It's been a while. No, it's been a bit to get this all cleaned up and stuff. So we'll just set that box back there. And again, we got the D20, just a regular D&D D20. We do have the bag of holding. Try to put it here so you can see it a little better. It is a 10-point special object. And we also have the treasure chest. 5-point. They are both showing as equipment with the equipment icon on them. And they have some special rules which are pretty neat. We'll get to those in a bit. All right, let me see if I can just set this down this way. Pull my cards out so I don't ask myself in 10 minutes, hey, where are those cards? And we'll just put the stuff up on top so it's a little bit easier to see during the video. And there we go. Now, the beholder, since he is a creature of utmost foulness, is tied in there. So let's break his little bonds here so we can get him out. There we go. Be careful when you're taking him out because his I-beam stalk here is behind something else to protect to keep it from shifting. But there he is in all his glory. Amazing, amazing sculpt. Again, I know WizKids has been doing the D&D minis for years, but it's nice to finally see them in HeroClix form. So, here's our one-eyed little beady monster here. Let me pull out the cards and we'll go over what they do. Also, if you're liking this, please subscribe, like, comment. If you don't like what I'm doing here or you think there's something I could do better, please, again, give it either an unlike if you have to, but at least comment on it so I know what's going on and what you're thinking about it. The cards, as they do with all Iconix, they look different for each set. These look like D&D equipment cards and D&D character cards. So the first one we'll go over here is the treasure chest. A lot of words on this. I'm going to hold it here. I'm sorry, see if we can get a nice, better view on it here on the camera so you can see it better. Screenshot it if you need to. These are all up on htunits.net. I'm sure they're up on the other ones, the other different sites as well. HC Units is just one I use all the time. So real quick, this is just, it's a special object, even though, and it has the equipment icon on it there. At the beginning of your turn, roll a d20, and until your next turn, treasure chest has characters in the same square as or adjacent to a treasure chest can use the resulting effects. And you roll a d20, and you've got lots of stuff. Or you can put it on the sideline. It does have a sideline active trait called More Loot. When an opposing character is KO'd by a friendly effect, after resolutions, generate this object from your sideline in the square it last occupied. So that's one way to bring it out later, kind of like, again, like a loot chest. You've killed something and now you're looting the body, and then you get this treasure chest. But since it's not terrain, it can be picked up by anyone. The second object is a piece of equipment, the bag of holding. Indestructible. Qualifying keywords are mystical and warrior. So anything mystical or warrior can equip this as free. And the effect when the character picks up an object, or when this character picks up an object, sorry, you may place it on the bag of holdings card. Power. Place an object on bag of holdings card into an adjacent square. Free. Choose an effect from an object in the bag of holdings card for this character to use until they choose again. So you get the bag of holding. You can pick up whatever objects are dropped or KO'd or knocked off of people. You know, if you hit them with the USB arrow, destroy something. Sometimes you unequip things. USB is a bad example, but if you can kind of equip items, KOing characters that were carrying an item, you can place it in your bag of holding. And then when you need to, you can take it out of the bag of holding and give it to another character, basically, put it in another square so they can pick it up. Or you can pick anything that's in your bag of holding and use the effect until you choose again. Pretty name. Pretty major thing there. So it's nice. 10 points, or again, free on mystical or warrior. So that includes quite a few characters, including the Beholder, who is a mystical monster and a ruler. Um, as if ruler teams and monster teams needed any more help. He does have 2-point values, 300 and 150. He is standard sized, so he may be equipped with that bag of holding if you wish for free or anything else. He's got super senses and willpower, safeguard outwit, that's just traded on him. And then he's got a legendary eye-ray action, which is legendary action, I'm sorry, eye-ray, which is a stop and impervious. And the first time this click is revealed, after resolutions, the turn ends. Once per turn, Beholder may reroll a d20 they rolled. That's on his defense power, and if you look at his defense power, it's like every other click. I'm sorry, he's at the end of each of his lines. I apologize. He's got so many different special powers here. So his stop power is at clicks 5 and at clicks 11, which would be his last clicks for each of those dials there. So if you claim at 300, he's got 2 clicks, 2 stops, and 150, he's got 1. Then you have Anti-Magic Cone, Outwit, free. Choose an opposing character within range and line of fire. The chosen character can't use the effects of equipment until your next turn. So again, that is a 7 range. So pretty amazing there. He sees through hindering characters. He can also target while adjacent to characters. And that power is the one that's on every other one of his clicks. And then his I-beam power is precision strike. And when he attacks, roll a d20. And on the back are all the different effects for that d20. So basically there are 10 effects. So you get on the d20, you get, 1 to 2 is an effect, 3 and 4 is an attack. So every set of 2 numbers gives you an attack, but it is amazing. And remember his trait that he can re-roll that d20. And again, all the text for this is up on hcunits.net. So pretty amazing set. I'm very glad I was able to get a hold of this. He will not be legal for the states that are coming up because his official release date is the 18th. and the last of the state's events is on the 21st. So he won't be legal for that. It would have to be a week after. He won't be legal for that event. But one of the other new features, I'm sorry, one of the other new Iconix releases that did come out earlier, I will be doing an unboxing on again next, is Trigon and Raven, and they will be legal for both states coming up. The one coming up this weekend and next weekend. So the last two weekends of events here in December 2024, it will be legal for. So again, amazing sculpt, amazing paint job. I mean, look at the teeth, the mouth, the tongue, the eye. I mean, they really put a lot of work into this one. Definitely worth the money. Looks like a great character to play. I think I'm going to play him. I would love to play him and maybe play like Beetlejuice. And, there's, 250 points of your team right there. And it's amazing. So anyway, have a great one. I look forward to seeing you in a future video. And until then, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know how I'm doing. And I'll see you in the next video.